Fala aí galera, beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Dom, trazendo pra vocês mais um episódio de Runescape. E dessa vez galera, tem que sair da minha frente, cara. Muito obrigado. E dessa vez galera, a gente vai fazer outra quest aqui. A gente vai fazer Corações Roubados. Ela é uma quest free, na verdade. Só que ela é um requisito pra você fazer mais quests de membro à frente. Então por isso que a gente tá voltando no free aqui. Vamos ver, pra essa missão você não precisa fazer, você não precisa de nenhum item. A única coisa que você precisa fazer é se inscrever e dar um like nesse vídeo, senão o Ozan, que é esse cara aqui que começa a quest, não vai falar com você, mano. Infelizmente ele só fala com o inscrito do canal. Como eu disse, não sou eu que faço as regras, né? Não, brincadeira, vamos começar aqui, falar com Ozan. Psiu. Ei, amigo, aqui. É, você.
Yeah, you. I know you, don't I?
Ah, tá dublado, então vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou aumentar o volume da dublagem e eu já volto aqui. Beleza, galera, já tava no máximo a dublagem.
Hey, buddy, over here. Yeah, you. I know you, don't I?
A missão Corações Roubados é inteiramente dublada em inglês e apresenta músicas e efeitos de ambiente gravados ao vivo. Sugerimos que ligue o som para aproveitá-lo ao máximo.
That's it. Xenia told me about you. She said you helped stop some blood ritual in Lumbridge. Said I should watch out for you, this new up-and-coming hero. By the way, my name's Ozan. Anyway, I'm glad you stopped by. I've got a bit of a situation here and I could use some help. An old friend of mine, Noom's his name, seems to have fallen in with a new gang setting up shop here in Draenor. When I saw him, he was acting all shifty. Wouldn't talk to me about it. I think he's in over his head. So, I need someone on the inside. I'm a bit too well known. Adventures with me tend to be a bit unpredictable. But I'm sure we'll have a few laughs along the way. What do you say?
Bora lá, mano, aceitar a missão.
Right now, Noom is holed up in the cellar of this house next to us. Knock on the trapdoor, pose as a thug, and try to get yourself recruited. Then see what you can find out about Noom. Any questions?
Fala que eu não falo mais agora, eu volto logo.
Great.
Tá, beleza. Qual que é a casa que a gente tem aqui? Ah, tá aqui. Eu adoro quando tem esses quadradinhos azuis que te falam onde que você tem que ir, mano. Porque o mundo do Runescape é grande, né, velho? Não? Casa errada. Mesmo com quadradinho eu não sei me virar. Aqui, ó. Tem uma trapdoor aqui, um alçapão. Entra. Posso entrar, por favor?
Please? I think you got the wrong place, mate. Get lost.
Ué, sai fora, tio.
What do you want? Come on, I don't have all day.
Tá, deixe-me entrar ou arranque seus olhos.
Yeah, you seem all right. Come on in.
Isso aí, tem que ser... Tem que se impor. Esse lugar nada suspeito, hein? Não, esse mesmo.
Hello, stranger. Welcome to the scullery. I take it you're here to join the skulls, not for the atmosphere. That is to say, you're surrounded by skulls. One wrong word and your throat will be cut before you've finished saying it. That clear?
Afirmar com a cabeça.
Good. In which case, my new friend, you'll be wanting to pass my little initiation. It's just a few heretical situations you might find yourself in if you pass. And if you don't pass, well, use your imagination. Now that the formalities are out of the way, first question. You see a wealthy resident leaving Draenor Market laden with goods. They stop and ask for your help carrying their goods home. suppositionally, what do you do?
Pego suas sacolas e fico com elas, carrega som, faço amizade com ele, não. Pego suas sacolas e fico com elas.
It's simple and direct. I like it. They might not have much value, but at least you're bringing some loot in. Okay, now for question 2. A fellow gang member is wrongfully imprisoned. What method do you theoretically use to liberate them?
Causaria um tumulto, cavaria um túnel, forjaria a morte dele. Olha que da hora.
Ah, the old cadaver berry trick. If things went wrong, that gang member could wind up dead. But if it goes right, everyone will just think they're dead. Okay, final question. A stranger disrespects you in public. What do, hypothetically speaking?
Dou um chute hipotético nele. Mando meus empregados darem um jeito nele, dou um sorriso, vou embora, descubro onde ele mora. Dou um chute hipotético nele.
Yes, you make an immediate example of them. Plus, they know not to fail you again. Okay, you gave some good answers there. You've clearly got potential. You sound like you'd make a good enforcer. A gang can never have enough muscle. Well done. Welcome to the Skulls, recruit. Do you have any questions about the gang?
Conte mais sobre trabalhos, qual o seu papel na gangue, reputação do caveira, você conhece um cara chamado Ozan, conte-me quais trabalhos.
As a matter of fact, 3 of my best are out on a job right now. A kidnapping. It's our biggest job so far. Plus, I get the bonus of sticking it to my old employer. It's relatively risk-free too. We've got some lady backer doing all the heavy lifting. But you don't need to know any more than that. That's enough questions for now. I've got a task for you. Don't worry, I'm not going to get you to kill anyone. Yet. Just run some supplies to my guys. I'll fill you in when we're at our HQ. This place is just where we unwind. Thing is, I'm not going to tell you where our HQ is. Consider this one final test, a practical to follow the theory. But if you can't find it, well, I guess maybe you aren't Skulls material after all.
Um sequestro? Eu devo contar isso ao Ozan. Tá ligado? Eu falo na frente do cara aqui. Beleza, vamos o bichinho rosa no meio desse lugar aqui, tá ligado? Beleza, falar com o Ozan.
Hey, so you made it back out alive. Are you in? What did you find out?
Eu conto para o Ozan sobre a infiltração das caveiras. Como encontra a sede, fala sobre a prova teórica, fala sobre os... Como encontra a sede.
This kidnap job he mentioned worries me. I want to ask him about it. He said he wants you to meet him at his gang's HQ, then run supplies to his mercs. So, it sounds like he'll be making his own way there soon. We should wait for him to surface, then follow him. That's how we'll find the HQ. Once we get him alone, I'll step in, and we can find out more about what he's mixed up in. There must be more going on. The Noom I knew wouldn't do something like this. Are you ready to trail Noom back to his HQ?
Lógico.
Good, but you'll need to get rid of your follower first.
Ah, tá bom então. Não pode fazer com o Pet. Tchau, Pet, já pego você de volta. Beleza, vamos lá.
Are you ready to trail Noom back to his HQ?
Yes, bora lá.
Okay, when Noom comes out, we need to keep him in our sights. But don't get too close, or else he'll spot you. I'll stick with you, but we'll hang back so he doesn't see me. If you're getting too close, or he's getting too far away, I'll let you know. I think I hear him coming. Let's do this. We should be okay here.
Tá bom, só tem que seguir ele.
Move up.
Tá. Tem que ser sneak, mano. Assassin's Creed Runescape.
We're losing sight of him.
Tá bom,
Now.
calma. Ah, esconde. Beleza, bora. Tá ligado? Se o cara virar pra trás já era.
Tomorrow's dinner will
Não.
be
Por que eu tô cortando a árvore? Sai, vai. Ô, mano, esse movimento lerdo aqui tá me deixando maluco.
due tomorrow. Yours too, Django.
Django, olha só. É onde você pega os itens de eventos passados, né? Nossa, que susto. Achei que ele ia dar uma virada aqui.
Let's go.
Tá bom, calma aí, cara.
Please. Play something good.
Move up.
Tá bom. O cara tá cansado, ele não tá nem correndo, tá ligado? Bora. Quase chegando lá.
He just went into the old jail. That must be his gang's HQ.
Tem tipo 5 lugares nessa cidade aqui.
Noom went into the old jail.
Ah, tá.
We should go in and confront him. Unless you'd rather do it later.
Bora fazer agora, pô. Já tem uma massa de oricalco aqui. Ah não, velho, que é isso?
I think Noom's still in the old jail we trailed him to.
Sim, bora
You wanna
lá.
head over there now?
Ué, eu tinha clicado no não sem querer? Vamos ver.
Okay, he went in here. Let's have a little chat with him.
Well done, recruit. You found the HQ. Ozan! Recruit! Now it's time for you to kill someone.
Ah, eu vou matar alguém, sim.
Well, what are you waiting for? Unless you're working together. Damn you, I'll kill you both myself.
No, you're good just there. What are you up to, Noom?
Bah! Nothing you've never done, you hypocrite. When we first met, you were nothing but a thief.
But at least I have a code. There are some things you just don't do. You were a palace guard, for head's sake. What happened?
You happened! That night you snuck into the palace. They blamed me for letting you in. I was disgraced. Turfed out after 20 years of loyal service. All thanks to an impetuous boy's curiosity. And then you just left Al-Kharid. Not a word to me.
I had no choice. They banished me. I'm sorry we lost touch. But that's no excuse for what you're doing now. Let me help you.
Help me? How? To become a good thief? A famous hero? Pah! Me and my gang are doing just fine.
You call being involved in a kidnapping fine? What's that about?
Yes? Speak up. If you have got something to say, you can share it with the whole class.
Who's this? Another of your lackeys, Noom? I have to say, she's prettier than the rest of them. But you're not getting the old man, sweetheart. He's helping us out.
Oh, you are fast. But you will not stop me taking him, hero.
Hero? So you've heard of me. What am I saying? Of course you've heard of me. I'm Ozan.
Ozan the Bloody Marvelous. I know who you are. You are still a smarmy git. And now you've fallen in with this traitorous scum and his gang.
Whoa, hang on there. We're not part of his gang. And if you're not either, then who are you? No, wait, don't tell me. I know this. Those piercing jade eyes, the full soft lips, that dulcet voice. The scary-looking crossbow aimed at my heart? Is that you, princess?
Ah, Do not call me that. I am not a princess.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's Lila, right? Look, I may be many things, but we aren't Noom's skulls.
You could have fooled me.
Look, Noom's men are kidnapping someone tied to Al-Kharid. We're trying to stop it. We can work together. You have to trust us. I'm loading my bow. Don't shoot. Or you could shoot, but that would ruin my favorite shirt.
Fine. I will trust you. For now. But only because I need information too. Do not think this makes us friends. But you are too late to stop the kidnapping. The prince went missing while he was touring Lumbridge. I have followed the trail to Draenor.
Wait, what? You've kidnapped Prince Ali? I knew you'd got into some serious stuff, but this?
Finished your lover's tiff? Well, I'm not telling you a thing. Neither of you have the guts to cause me harm.
Yeah, that may be so. But you don't know my friend here. If you won't talk to me or Lila, you can talk to him.
É, rapaz, vou te quebrar, pô. Vou bater nele até que saia a verdade. Que soro de verdade. Outra hora vou te trancar na cela. Vou bater nele até que saia a verdade.
Torture me all you want. I'm trained to withstand it. Besides, by the time you got anything out of me, the prince will be long gone.
I'm not comfortable with that.
Seriously? After what he's done?
Tem que escolher a opção certa? Que tal algum tipo de soro da
As
verdade?
if any of you has the skill to just whip up a truth serum. Even if you did, or could find someone to do it, my info would be out of date before the serum was ready.
Don't look at me. I'm rubbish at mixing potions.
My father might know how, but he's much too far away. We need to get Noom to talk here and now.
Vai ser fácil encontrar os
Trying to
contrapontos.
attack my pride, eh? Think I might let something slip? That might work if I didn't have complete faith in my men. The 3 mercs I sent on this job are my best.
Ah, so there are only 3 of them.
They won't be alone. They'll be with... Yeah, you're not getting any more out of me.
Vou te trancar na cela e jogar fora a chave.
Sure, that won't be fun. But I was a palace guard for a long time. My imagination will keep my mind occupied until my men break me out.
But what if they don't come, eh? What if they just replace you? Imagine that.
Bah! I'll find a way out.
Do que você vai se orgulhar enquanto estiver preso? Claro, então você confia completamente em seus homens, mas isso é orgulho pessoal.
Right. Yeah. Like your love of food, Noom. How much is your imagination going to feed you when all we give you is bread and water?
Now, hang on. Let's not do anything rash here. A man cannot live off bread alone. I need meat and cheese, ale, fruit, wine,
Suco de uva.
coffee. Oh, gods, no! Don't take away my coffee!
Se você nos disser o que queremos saber, garanto que o seu tempo na prisão pode se tornar mais apetitoso.
Okay, I'll talk. Just don't deprive a man of food, all right? Besides, the skulls, we're only hired help. Our benefactor, Lady Kelly, this is her camel show.
Lady Kelly? So, you're just a pawn in all this. Noom, who is this Kelly woman?
I don't know who she is. I've never met her, only dealt with her 2 cronies, some tall guy with an eye patch and his half-wit friend. The kidnap is all Kelly's plan. My guys are just providing support. to act as guides in Asgarnia, and as muscle if it came to that.
E para onde seus homens deveriam levá-los?
It's too late to climb up on us now, Noom. Where are they?
Fine, there's a staging area directly south of here, on Draenor's coast. My men were to lead them there. There's a boat docked. Once this Lady Kelly had the prince safely aboard, we were getting paid and cutting ties.
Get to the shore, quick! There may still be time. I will join you once I have dealt with this fool.
Catch up as soon as you can, Princess. We'll wait for you at the shore due south of here. Let's go!
Tá, beleza. Então tem que ir pra Orla de Draenor. Fica aqui no sul, né? Bora lá, Ozan. Acho que é ali, ó. Onde tem umas pessoas, mercenários de caveiras. É isso mesmo. Parados. Falar com o João. E aí? Mercenários, vamos ver.
Everybody stop! Hand over the prince now, and I might only kill you a bit.
Not the most convincing demand, little man. Make one wrong move and I'll kill the prince now. Save us all some trouble.
Don't give them what they want.
Hold your tongue, boy. The lady's talking.
Besides, you're outnumbered and outmatched. You two don't stand a chance.
Make that 3.
Like it makes a difference. The prince is coming with me. Try to stop us, and he dies. Apep, Heru, to the boat.
Yes, Lady Kelly.
Yeah, lady.
Skulls, kill these fools and deliver the ransom to Al-Kharid.
There's not in our contract, love. See, we ain't doing nothing without our money.
You will do as I command.
Tava de dia, ficou de noite. Lançou uma macumba nos caras. Agora eles estão possuídos. Acho que eles são level 2, mano, se eu não me engano.
Let's do this!
Vamos trocar aqui pra minha barra de combate, né? Eles são level... são level 2. Nossa. Ah não, que missão difícil. Socorro. Beleza, isso aí.
That last merc dropped a ransom note.
Ah, tá, tem que pegar.
Well, that's those thralls dealt with.
Yes, but Lady Kelly got away with the prince. On my watch, too.
It's not over yet, Leela. We'll get him back. I promise you that.
That's not good enough. I should have stopped them here. I failed. I have to follow after them. Father will never...
Não seja tão exigente consigo mesma. Nós fizemos o que podíamos. Kelly tinha poder demais nas mãos.
I know.
Pô, ela era level 2.
You two must deliver the ransom message to my father. His name is Osman. He's Al-Kharid's spy master. He will be in the palace.
Whoa there, princess. I've met your old man, remember? And he's none too fond of me. I'm not exactly welcome in Al-Kharid these days, either. Osman would clap me in irons as soon as he caught sight of me.
Not if I tell you my passphrase. If you give him that, he will know the message comes from me. He will have to listen. The kidnap of Prince Ali is too important.
Why don't you take him the ransom message? And we'll try to track down the kidnappers. Or we could all just go together.
No, Someone has to take the message to him, and I cannot face him. Not after failing here. Please.
As you wish, Princess.
Thank you. I am sorry I did not trust you before, but I am trusting you now. My passphrase is Hamzanama. Do not forget it. And stop calling me Princess.
Well, I guess I got my, orders. Look, I know you've kind of been dragged into this so far, but I could really do with your help. Would you come with me to Al-Qarid?
Bora lá, mano.
Good for you. Just think, it'll be something to tell your grandkids one day. The time you traveled with the amazing Ozan.
Esse cara fala, hein, velho.
Also, I'm not exactly welcome in Al-Qarid these days. I could do with a friend to vouch for me. I can tell you visited Al-Qarid before. We can use the home teleport spell to get there if you'd like. It'd save us some walking. The palace is a straight shot south of the lodestone there.
Beleza. Teleportar pra Al-Qarid agora.
Good idea. I'll follow you.
Como assim, boa ideia? A ideia foi sua, velho. Tá ligado? Beleza, estamos aqui em Al-Qarid. Vamos tentar entrar no palácio.
Well, here we are.
Opa.
Come on, let's head to the palace and find Osman.
Tentar entrar no palácio, aqui falar com o guarda do palácio.
The palace is under lockdown by order of the Emir. Please move along.
But we have urgent business. We must speak with Spymaster Osman immediately.
Oh, you must you? And I suppose my orders mean nothing, hmm? No one is to come in.
Mas nós temos informações importantes para o Emir.
It's about the kidnap of Prince Ali.
What's this nonsense? The prince is safely touring around Lumbridge.
No, he is not. We just saw him being woman-handled into a boat headed for the desert.
Pelo visto, seus superiores não te contaram sobre esse pequeno detalhe, hein?
And if I'm not mistaken, his kidnappers were wearing blue and gold, the colors of Menafos.
So it's spreading dissent and hysteria, is it? You're one of those pro-war nuts trying to stir up trouble. Go on, tell me some more. Make me arrest you.
Isso, faça isso mesmo, prenda a gente.
Lock us up. Take us to your leaders.
Ha! Nice try. You aren't fooling me. You're not getting in that way either. I wouldn't arrest you even if you were the world-renowned thief Ozan, and you were trying to break into the Emir's very own bedroom to pinch all of his left socks.
Ah, but I am Ozan.
Now I've heard it all. Brilliant. Wait till the others hear about this one. In the meantime, you two clear off.
Caramba. Tá, beleza. Aí fala com o Zan, deu tudo errado, mano.
Damn, there's no way we're getting in the front door. But that guard gave me an idea. We're going to break in and find Osman for ourselves. It's not like I haven't broken into the palace before. Come on, we need to get up onto the roof of the crafting store first. It's in the northeast of the city.
Nordeste, tá. Nordeste é pra cá. Se aqui fosse São Paulo, aqui seria Bahia, então é pra direita. Mas qual que é, velho? Ah, tá, já sei. Quer dizer, eu acho que eu sei. Acho que é esse daqui, ó. Podia ter uma ajudinha, um minimapa ali, hein? Falando onde que está o lugar. Ah, esse aqui, ó. Tem símbolo de... Ah, droga. O que você falou?
Dominic's crafting store is in the northeast of the city.
Acho que é aqui, né? Não é aqui. Bem, isso parece ser uma loja de artesanato. Vamos entrar e subir para o telhado. É aqui mesmo, eu tinha entrado no lugar certo, só que aí... Nossa, tá louco. Ué, tá... Ah, tem uma escada. Nossa, eu tava aqui, velho. Nossa, o cara sobe pulando. O que é isso? Tá bom, e agora? Agora é só chegar lá, né? Rapaz, é muita agilidade, mano. Não é o Ozan que devia ir na frente? Ele que conhece os caminhos. Escorregar tudo, deve ser por aqui. Beleza. Falei com o Zan.
If you go through the building, there's a washing line we can walk across.
Outro lado. Ah, tá. Dá pra entrar aqui e passar pelo varal, olha só.
Excuse us, coming through.
Com essa armadura toda, tá ligado? A pessoa aqui? Nossa. Beleza, subindo aqui. Ah, tem que esperar o lerdão, né? Vamos lá, filho. Não tem o dia todo, não. Ah, tem que subir com essa firula toda? Não pode subir normal, não? Vem, Elzan. Tem que esperar o cara fazer as coisas. Beleza, sobe aqui. Ou aqui. Não, é aqui em cima mesmo. Se ele faz movimento bonitinho é porque a gente tá indo pelo caminho certo. É. Pular de andaime, olha. Opa, pular agora. Boa, podia ter uma referência a Assassin's Creed aí, ó. Oportunidade perdida. Tá, agora descer o tapete. E pendurar-se moldura de madeira, ou já tá aqui? Interessante que essa quest é pra free, né? Porque agilidade é pra membro. Vamos. Pra onde agora, velho? Falar com ele, ele sabe o caminho.
Jump from the scaffold to the next building.
Andaime? Tá. Ah, aqui, pular andaime. Vamos, filho. Beleza. Pular em todo, deve ser isso. A gente vai chegar até aqui. Olha a mentira, olha a mentira. Nossa. Tem que esperar a princesa chegar aqui. Tá, subir. Subir tijolos, onde tá? Subir tijolos. Ah, aqui, beleza. E deixar para o Zan, mastro da bandeira, beleza. Vamos lá.
I've got this one. Okay, now we just need to get across to the palace.
Tá bom, bora lá. Atravessar pela corda e os guardinhas lá mal fazem. Ninguém viu, né? Boa. Agora. Ah, tem que esperar o bendito, né? Subir tijolos.
Hold up! There's a voice coming from that window. I think it's Osman.
Vamos xeretar aqui.
That's better. I can actually breathe over here. I find the incense gets up my nose. Among other things.
Osman, you're stalling. This situation is untenable, and you know it. The peace between our kingdoms is shaky at best. Between the Emir's illness and the prince going missing, you need to establish some stability here.
Not missing. Kidnapped. This was a deliberate act. I wouldn't be surprised to find out that Menephos was behind it, employing politics where war has failed you. Rest assured, my people are looking into this.
Be careful with your accusations, spy master. The Pharaoh sent me here as an envoy of peace. Menephos is not in the business of kidnapping.
No, it's just warmongering and slavery these days, isn't it?
And your people had best steer clear of Menephos if they valued their lives.
Enough, gentlemen. Please keep your tongues civil in the Emir's presence.
It is all right, Hassan. I would hear this plainly. The peace must be maintained. But my answer is no, Ambassador. No Menephite will ever sit on Al-Khalid's throne, even if only as custodian. You would leave your city leaderless? I am not dead yet, Jabari. And even if I were, leaders would rise, be they of royal blood or not.
Indeed. Menephos's pharaoh is proof of such.
How dare you!
Osman, you shall not insult our guest like this.
Oh, then how should I insult him?
Osman.
I am sorry, Emir. Ambassador, my most sincere apologies.
Even without myself or my son, Al-Khalid is strong. You have my answer. Very well, wise one. I shall take it back to my pharaoh. Hassan, please see our guest out.
After you, Ambassador.
You shouldn't have riled up Jabari so much.
Oh, but it's so much fun.
Indeed it is. Now, forget what I told Jabari. The truth is I have little time left. I am dying, old friend.
I feared as much.
If my son is not safely returned to succeed me, Menephos will declare war again. Find my son and bring him home. At any cost.
At any cost, Emir? Even if the ransom is to be the Kharid Ib?
No, never. The Khalid Ib belongs in Al-Khalid, and here it must stay. If that is the ransom, you must find another way.
It's just a diamond, Emir.
I have my reasons.
But it's your son.
And you have your orders.
É, cara, não seja chato.
Yes, Emir. I will not fail you.
Whoa! Did you hear that? Things are worse than we thought. But I remember now. The ransom's not for the Emir's actual heart. It's referring to a diamond. I saw it once when I was a boy. In fact, it's part of the reason I was kicked out of Al-Kharid. The Kharidib, it loosely translates to the heart of the sun. That's what the kidnappers want. But if the Emir won't let us take it, then maybe we should just not ask.
Beleza, vamos ter que assaltar o cara. Vagabundo. Vamos atravessar o Ozan aqui para subir pelos tijolos. Ó, tem um gatinho aqui. Ai, gatinho. E a gente deve conseguir entrar por aqui, ó. Arrombar a clarabóia. Lá, nossa, odeio ter que ficar esperando o Ozan fazer as coisas dele, mano.
I'll tie off a rope.
Nossa, eu já entro sem corda, sem nada.
Okay,
So bravo.
the diamond's in that contraption at the back of the room. But it's locked up tighter than the business end of a camel. And I should know. I've had first-hand experience. To clarify, that's first-hand experience with the diamond. This is the room where Osman found me when I was younger. It's the reason I was banished from Al-Kharid, and the reason Noom got kicked out of the palace guard. Funny how life works out, huh? At least I'm here for the right reasons now. Problem is, I never did figure out how to get the diamond out. I think it has something to do with those head scales in the middle of the room. Have a look around. See what you can find. Maybe there's something in those chests that'll help.
Tá, beleza, vamos ver.
Don't just yank it open. It might be pull that sticky out thing first. Yeah, that one. Then jiggle the doohickey and... bingo!
Nossa. Tá,
What does it
pergaminho.
say? Does it help? Let me know if you need any help figuring it out.
Tá. Toda a história do Caridib está aqui, uma parte parece ser particularmente relevante. Blá, 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 blá. Está escrito: siga o caminho do sol até entrar na boca do leão, o coração do Emir, pela vida do príncipe. Seu prazo é de 2 dias a partir de hoje, até que o sol se ponha no deserto. Tá, vamos ver se tem alguma coisa nesse baú aqui da esquerda. Está trancada.
It's okay. We only needed that.
Tá, a gente só precisa daquele pergaminho, vamos ver. A balança hatch aqui, o que precisa fazer? Ah, tem que ir colocando o negócio? Tá. Tá, inspecionar a balança hatch. Ah, tem o botão aqui pra fazer. Tá mais pesado que o outro, mas... deixa eu ver o que eu tenho que fazer exatamente aqui. Ah, beleza, a gente tem que usar essa balança pra pegar o peso mais pesado que tiver aqui. Vamos ver, vamos botar todos que a gente puder. E iniciar. Tá, essa parte tá mais pesada. Então... você completou 2 pesagens e as balanças estão travadas. Arraste o peso que você acredita ser o mais pesado para o ícone da mochila. Tá. Tá bom. É um desses 3, né? Vai ser esse aqui, sei lá. O ícone da mochila? Onde que tá o ícone aqui? Você pega o peso que acredita ser o mais pesado. Beleza, e aí? Colocar peso aqui. Beleza. Vamos ver. Cara, isso daqui é basicamente sorte. Você inicia a balança, mas não tem...
might have been the wrong weight.
Tá.
The knockout gas trap was a clue. I had to put all the weights back to reset it, but I don't think they're in the same place as they were before.
Nossa, é tipo basicamente sorte isso daqui, né? Eu posso usar essa balança 2 vezes pra tentar descobrir qual que é o mais pesado desse daqui. Esse aqui já foi, tá, nossa. A gente sabe que não é esse, né, pelo símbolo, então... vamos deixar... opa, elas têm o peso igual? Tá. Essa daqui não é... se elas têm o peso igual... eu pego essa, substituo por essa, vamos ver. É igual também. Tá, o mais pesado deve ser esse, né? Já que foi o único que eu não usei. Nossa, eu jurava que eu tinha acertado na primeira aquela vez lá. Esse é o gás, então a gente errou. Odeio quest. Tá. Blá, 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 blá. Como é que eu vou saber qual é o mais pesado, tá ligado? Vamos botar um de cada vez? Não, tem que encher, né? Sei lá, mano. Nossa, eles só são os mesmos, né? Ah, já sei o que eu vou fazer. Eu vou trocar todos, ó. Esses 3 aí, eu boto esses 3 aqui que estavam fora. Ó, esses aqui são mais pesados. Tá, eu tenho que lembrar. É a cobrinha com uns espetos. a ponte sobre o barco e essa pistola. Tá, é uma dessas. Vou testar primeiro a pistola, porque é uma que eu não vou lembrar depois. Tá, peguei o peso que acredito ser o mais pesado, vamos pesar, ó. Aê, finalmente.
Someone's in the boat. Guard, get this door open. There's no reason for alarm, Emir. Whoever's in there is trapped.
Quick, we have to get to the roof before.
Ih, rapaz, vocês... Ah, eles cortaram, tá. Achei que eu não tinha amarrado direito.
Don't leave on my account.
Caraca,
Not that you'd
atravessou a
get
porta.
far.
Osman, old buddy, long time no see. This isn't what it looks like.
Really? Because what it looks like is me catching the so-called master thief, Ozan, who's attempting to steal the Karid Ib. For a second time.
Yeah, well, okay, it is what it looks like.
Guards, take them away.
Espere, estamos roubando o diamante para salvar o príncipe.
Hold. Explain.
Estamos investigando a gangue Draenor.
We found out they were involved in the prince's kidnapping, so we tried to intervene. Your daughter was there.
Leela?
Sim, ela nos ajudou, mas os sequestradores acabaram fugindo.
We came straight here to warn you, to pass on the ransom note.
And yet I find you in here.
Bem, nós tentamos a porta da frente primeiro, mas...
The palace is in lockdown, so we used a different entrance.
Ha. So I see.
Okay, sure, so we broke in. But on our way in, we overheard the Emir ordering you not to trade the diamond.
E você adivinhou certo, o diamante é exatamente aquilo que os
So you
sequestradores
thought
querem.
to just ignore the Emir's orders and steal it?
Those are your orders, not mine. I'm no soldier. I'm not even an Al-Khalid citizen anymore, if you remember.
É um vagabundo.
Yes, and if you remember, that's due to a situation very much like this one. Do you have anything to back up this little story?
Yes, Leela gave us her passphrase.
Ah, it's true she would only freely give such information to an ally, and only in dire circumstances. Very well. If you can tell me my daughter's passphrase, I'll be more inclined to believe.
Oh, what was it again?
É Ramazena, alguma coisa assim, né? Ramzanama. Scheherazade, não é o nome da jornalista lá?
Okay, let's for a moment say I believe you. Why did Leela not return with you?
Ela ficou para procurar os
She pretty
sequestradores.
much ordered us here to get some aid.
That certainly sounds like her. But you must know my orders mean I cannot allow you to leave with the diamonds. Hand it over. Now follow me. You can tell your little tale to the Emir.
Well, Osman, who's in my vault?
Emir, may I present our two intruders?
My son. Is this him? Is he returned? Come closer, boy. I can't
Por
see
que
you
seu
from
filho entraria pelo telhado, velho?
I am sorry, Amir. I am not your son, but I do bring news of him.
Ozan conta novamente sua jornada até então para o Emir.
And that is why we must take the diamond, Emir.
Sem ele, o príncipe, seu filho, vai morrer.
Osman, I gave you your orders. Did you think these two might convince me where you did not? I am not one of your assets to manipulate. The Karidim stays here. No exceptions.
I am sorry, Emir. That was not my intention.
But you agreed with us, Osman. You said yourself it is just a diamond.
The Emir's word is law. Come, let us leave him to his rest.
No!
Ixi, é acalmar o Zan, bandidinho. Safado. Ô Zan, talvez seja melhor ir embora.
Convinced you. I don't understand, Emir. How can you be so callous?
Do not presume to judge me, child. I love my son. I also love my people, and they must come first. It is not for you to understand. If, as you say, you wish to save my son, then I beg you to do so, but you are not taking my heart.
Ele vai morrer, velho. Nossa. Caraca, o cara morreu mesmo, velho.
Hassan, do something.
There is nothing to be done. The Emir has passed. If Menefos hears of this before the prince is returned, we are lost.
No, I didn't mean for... Did I do this?
Você deu uma ajuda, né, cara?
Don't be absurd, Ozan. You heard yourself. He was dying.
I know, but... I mean... I need some air.
Good idea. In fact, you should all go. I must attend to the Emir's last rites.
Caraca, o cara morreu, mano. Ou era o personagem que eu mais gostava.
I hold neither you nor Ozan accountable for the Emir's death. He has been ill for a long time. Where did Ozan go, anyway?
Acho que ele saiu para tomar um pouco de ar, mas o chefe da segurança tem o maior bandido do mundo na frente dele e ele deixa ele se perder no palácio dele. Ok.
The Emir was a direct man, and yours were words he needed to hear. In light of the situation, I am also ignoring your attempted theft, but don't get any ideas. I am the spy master here, and it falls to me to form a plan of rescue. Although I may have need of you and Ozan once I have done so, please tell Ozan that his past deeds are forgiven. He is free to return as a citizen of Al-Kharid. And as for your part in this, the city of Al-Kharid rewards you.
Ô louco, terminamos a quest. Teve um final meio triste, né? Mas ela continua em outro. Acho que... ela continua na quest de Diamante Bruto, que vai ser o final dessa história, se eu não me engano. A gente terminou a missão, a gente ganhou 3 pontos de missão, uma lâmpada de 250 XP de combate, 250 XP de agilidade, 250 XP de roubo, 250 de condição física, 2k e meio. E eu posso falar com o Kun na prisão de Draenor pra ganhar 4 títulos de ladrão e 2 chaves da Arca do Tesouro. Ah, eu vou lá, velho, agora mesmo. Ah, não. Bom, eu não vou falar com ele de novo, senão acho que vai iniciar outra quest. Mas é isso aí, galera. Espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo. Foi um pouquinho longo e eu não falei muito, mas é pra vocês conseguirem ouvir a dublagem. Espero que vocês tenham curtido, beleza? Um grande abraço e eu vou ficando por aqui, hein? Falou!